What's poppin', yo? Cardi B is really being treated like clown, or is looking like a clown after being treated like an object by these two guys, both Offset and her new man, Stefon Diggs. So this all started, of course, there's the back and forth because now she's decided to pop out with this guy, Stefon Diggs, who is keep in mind, this guy has gay allegations on him. Let's just say that. That one guy that was close, he was on Academic Stream a while ago. He used to be rolling around with Gervonta Davis, and he was really a big fan of Drake, but also close with Drake, showed DMs between them, said Stefon Diggs tried to make a move on him. So this guy's got not zesty allegations. He's got those allegations, but he posts on IG where they're courtside, him and Cardi B, as well as a carousel of other things with the caption, "To the month of May, I appreciate you nonetheless. Gotta stay focused." And one of the clips that he put on there was of Quavo saying, "Wrap it up then." I'm gonna play that.
Wrap it up then.
Now, some people are saying, oh, he cropped out Offset. Some people are saying he's talking about wrap it up with whatever back and forth that Offset is having with Cardi B in public. And some people are also saying that it's the end of month. It's the end of the month of May. So he's saying wrap it up to May. I think all three can be true. Like, this clip it's an infamous clip. And there's a reason why Quavo's the only other Migo that's left. And then the next day, and he's willing to contribute to Cardi B's rollout. The next day, you've got a photo of them being posted with Cardi B posting Chapter 5, Hello Chapter 6. What do these chapters even mean? I have no idea. It's definitely not 5 albums or mixtapes that she's dropped, because Cardi B has not dropped a project in 7 years. 7 years. Let me repeat that one more time. 7 years. And she's on a boat with red bottoms. You couldn't get more choreographed than this. You've got red bottom. Also, you've got socks on a boat? What is... My dear God. Hey, listen, people are going to say, well, he's richer than you. Okay. Does that mean that socks belong on the boat? And her hair is done perfectly and everything. There's also a clip of her like dancing on him or like shaking it on him. Is that the same boat where they were saying that a pink substance was being handed out? And no, it wasn't some sort of Kool-Aid powder that they were going to put in their drinks to drink. I can't play that clip for you guys. I will blur it, but you can't play the music because the music is being played. But Offset, he decides to post a GIF where he says, "Today I pass." And he also says, "Good rollout and PR." And Stefon Diggs he shows an IG story of himself catching a football, which is to signify that he caught the pass. In the midst of this, Cardi B released a snippet surfaced of a Cardi B song that she was rapping on a TikTok towards the end of last year. I'm going to play you guys the TikTok. I think it's allowed to play the acapella. If it's not, it'll be cut out of the video.
Yo, when I tell you these ain't shit, please believe me. They gon' on anything. These way too easy. Good for nothing, low down dirty dog. I'm convinced. Next time you see your mama, tell her how she raised the I'm going out. Side, cause it's hot out. You was playing games. You on timeout. Where them fine niggas? I'm trying to find niggas. I've been cuffed up too long. Let me remind.
They're doing temperature checks right now because this isn't an official snippet. It's not an official teaser for a song. She's still trying to roll this out. And like I said in previous videos, she needs a storyline. She needs something to go with this album that builds upon all of the media that's going around her and Offset, because Offset is capitalizing on it by doing the player route. And it seems like she's in this snippet talking about Offset. And the snippet, the actual song that came out, because this was in September of 2024, what I played you guys, they played the one with the beat, and there's mixed signals. Like, it's not official, so it sounds like Cardi B, who's very, very close with her fans and fan pages, just tossed this out as a feeler. They're going to see if it catches steam on TikTok and other platforms, and if it does, then they're probably going to hit the gas on it and officially release it or officially tease it from her end. But it shows me that they're concerned. They're not certain. They don't know what to do with Cardi B right now. And I understand all of that and more, because when it's been 7 years and you can't just, are you going to rap in the same exact thing that you dropped 7 years ago? There's a lot of pressure on her from fans. I will say, though, that whilst I do think she looks like a clown, in particular with this whole back and forth that Stefon Diggs and Offset are having, and people are saying like the ball's in her court, I really don't think they understand she is the ball in this scenario, and it's how they're both referencing her. While that looks crazy to guys, it doesn't matter, because the perspective and the people that Cardi B is appealing to are not guys. The majority of Cardi B's listeners are not boys. They're girls. So in that regard, her popping back outside, her man just cheated on her, and her having this like outside type of music is, I think it's a good solid storyline for her to hop into back in her bag, getting betrayed, leaving the family, because her talking about being married and having a family and all that, which is the phase that she did for those 7 years. I don't think that would have hit with her fan base. You look at the music right now, man, Ice Spice. What's even going on with her? Haven't heard from her in a while. She tried teasing a couple of things and then just came back to drop some Instagram posts and Twitter posts here to rack up some likes because she gained weight again. God, you guys are so pathetic. But with Cardi B, she's competing against Glorilla. She's not competing against Megan Thee Stallion. That would be a joke. She's competing against Lotto, who I would say Lotto is supremely talented in comparison to Cardi B and has got a lot more versatile. So she's got to drop music that appeals to this new generation of girls/women that have come up in the 7 years since she's been gone, who may have been listening to her music as young teens, and the music that's going to appeal to them is drama, a storyline, her with a new man, her switching up to somebody that's going to treat her better, and she needs to and this is the thing, even if she breaks up with Stefon Diggs, it works even more in her favor because they're like, oh yeah, she wouldn't even take it from this man. So now she's living in her completely single era. I don't think they care if Stefon Diggs is with other chicks. Now, I do think that they don't want that to be public. Now, if Stefon Diggs is with dudes, I really don't know. I just don't want to believe that, even though I don't know anything about Stefon Diggs, nor care what he does, or even know what football team he plays for. But I don't think that would be the greatest look for Cardi B. And Cardi B needs a bit of she needs company in terms of other rappers. Like, you can't exist on your own in an island unless you've got a smash hit or you're a superstar. And Cardi B is, I don't know musically anymore if you can call her a star or a superstar, but I will say she's a celebrity, that's for sure. Like, she needs to get people on her side that are gonna listen to this music, bump this music that she's seen around. Like this whole, when she says, oh yeah, I'm in Atlanta working and I'm in the hotel room by myself. I covered this in the previous video with Cardi B. I'll link all of them in the pinned comment, and they'll be available towards the end of the video. With those types of movements where she's just solo and she's not out and about, she needs to be out and about. You need to be at the club with this guy. Realistically, if she's with another famous dude at the same time and hops from this guy to another famous one, that would be even better for her. I think that would help her rollout. Because whilst the whole like player thing may be distasteful to guys that are potentially going to lie and claim that they're listening to a Cardi B album when that's not their first choice, they're probably just going to check it out, but they're not going to a Cardi B show. They're not contributing to buying one of these bundles or physical albums that she's going to sell. They might contribute a stream here and there. But for Cardi B, her taking on this player persona really does work. It works for her audience and for the audience that she's trying to capture now, which is a new one from the one that she had captured initially. Keep in mind, like, she got on because she was single, she was a stripper, she was talking about how she was a hoe and like a hoe never gets cold, and she was dropping all this like music before she blew up, before she got with Offset. Now Offset assisted her, he got her linked up with QC, they started managing her, they just helped get her bigger and bigger, but she got on and she acquired that fan base from the personality that she had whilst being single. So if she goes back to that, her personality is still unmatched, not in like a good way, like she's got a great personality, but unmatched in terms of entertainment value. And this drama that's surrounding her, people love that, and how open she is about everything. That's something you're not going to get from a very curated Ice Spice or even a Glorilla, who now is doing the whole like getting her teeth fixed, trying to compete with somebody else. Like Sexy Red, that is somebody that like, yeah, Cardi B starts popping out and hanging out with Sexy Red, going and partying with her, doing crazy stuff with her. I think that boosts both of their not only social profile, but musical profile as well. And it adds to the storyline that I think would benefit Cardi B more than whatever she's doing right now. Well, I think what she's doing right now is good, like the rollout and PR with this man by her side. And I think it helps him as well. It grows his social profile and celebrity status. And I don't know like in what year of his career he's at, but I think in that direction, it's good. Now, Cardi B does look like a clown. She does look like an object, but if she's able to properly find a good theme and lean into the theme more and catch a single Like, she needs to catch a single, man. Otherwise, like, yeah, she can hit that first week, but if there isn't a song on there that's going to hold it up, like, we know her first week numbers are going to look good, then the narrative is going to build up quick on how she flopped, because there are a lot of people waiting on Cardi B to fail. In particular, Nicki Minaj stands, and they are ruthless. They're watching her like a hawk. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'm going to see y'all on the next one.